So I'm currently attempting to platinum every single LEGO game with a platinum in order of release. All because my friend Hydra made up my punishment for me not being able to answer my ultimate platinum quiz. That's a total of 28 LEGO games. I will be completing games on the PS Vita, PS3, some PS4 and even a couple of PS5. I will be excluding LEGO Dimensions and the LEGO Rock Band from this list as I don't have any friends. Now, I already have a couple of LEGO platinums, so I'll be doing some of their stacks. Most of the ones I have done are the PS4 versions, so I get to suffer through the buggy mess that is a PS3 LEGO game. And this first one is one of the worst bugged out of all of the LEGO games. Keep watching to see how many times my PS3 crashes at the end. Most LEGO games are pretty straightforward, but these early ones are getting me ready for the massive 100-hour grind that is...
Hello there.
But that's a while away, so let's get into the first LEGO game. Now, this LEGO game is slightly different from all the other ones, as there are small hub worlds, but let's talk about the missions first. There are a total of 30 missions, being 5 per movie. Then, there is an additional 5 treasure levels, and then another 5 bonus levels, with a grand total of 90 levels. That's a lot of levels, with plenty of collectibles, but we'll talk about those later. Now, on to step 1 of this 5-step platinum trophy. The game starts with the main man himself, Indiana Jones.
Hello, motherfucker.
And some side character. We start in this hangar, do some puzzles and open this metal crate. Some cutscene plays and we follow this guy down into the hole. I had no idea how to fight this guy. I probably spent 5 minutes trying to figure it out, to the point I had to Google it. You grab the guy with your whip, drag him over and burn him. Isn't this supposed to be a kid's game? We then end up at a missile testing site. Those ones you see in the movies, like Indiana Jones. After escaping the level in a fridge, because missile proof, obviously, we have a pub fight, because again, obviously. And then we get to one of the worst parts of the game, the vehicle only levels, where you need to take down cars, and by golly the driving controls are so arse in this. But after taking all of them out, we magically end up on a train with 2 cranes attacking us. Yeah, you heard that right. After figuring out how to actually take out the cranes, we finish the first movie and get our first trophy. I thought that was close. Man, that's only 5 out of 90 levels. God, this is going to take forever. The next 5 levels consist of a jailbreak while solving puzzles, fighting a dude while trying to steal his skull, and escape these ant scorpion things. We then beat up some enemies in the forest, and then another bloody car mission. But this one I spent so long on because I couldn't find one of the last few cars to take out. And then, to finish the hub missions, we have a boss fight, which was cool looking but average as fuck. You steal these cones off of ants, then smack the guy in the face a couple of times. Rinse and repeat till he busts everywhere, earning grab the snake. Then onto the third set of story missions. We start off by building a car in the forest, and then this happened. Yep, 5 hours in and we've already got our first crash. But we reload and move on, using said car to take out the enemies in another stupid vehicle mission, followed by an easy puzzle mission. Then took out some frustration on some tribes people, then ended the movie with a big boss fight with this electric lady and some platforming sections. God, they were hard for some reason. And with that, we earn 3 times it drops. Continuing with the story, we head into the next movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark. We start these movie levels with a bar fight against a very nicely dressed man.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Then, a fight in the market while trying to get some fresh fruit. Then went digging in a tomb for a flashlight, and into another bloody car section. We smash up a truck that's holding the Ark and onto the boss fight for this movie. It was surprisingly easy. Just push some stuff around and made him unalive himself, and secure our shiny trophy. Asps, very dangerous, you go first. Onto the next movie, Temple of Doom. This time we start off with a bloody car mission. I don't know if you could tell, but every hub world has the same mission structure. A horrible vehicle section, a mission where you just fight waves, a boss fight, and mainly 2 puzzle missions. Now that that rant is over, let's get into the next part. Then we head into a village, ride an elephant and steal from monkeys, head into a banquet hall where we fight enemies and use chicken to attack them, then do a mini boss fight with some more tribal torture, and onto the actual boss of the movie. This big giant fire dude that is scared of water. Funny that. You throw the water at his pinky toe, climb inside him like some really bad horror film, and beat off the guy. I mean, hit the guy on top. And in doing that a few times we earn You Betrayed Shiva. Now, we have done 5 out of the 6 story hub missions, so if my math is correct, we should be at a total of 25 out of 90 levels complete. Starting off with the last set of story missions, we start on a boat. We have to take down this guy with a mustache. We escape being held hostage and almost burnt to death. Wow, rude. We have a fight in a town square and on to hopefully our last car mission. It isn't, but we can just pretend for a second. But this one is way better than the others because we earn, wow, holy smokes, crash landing for destroying 100 enemy vehicles. With the trophy in the bag, we take out the tank and then this level. And with that, we are on to the last boss fight. We dodge some traps, spread out, and get into the last boss fight. This one was also pretty simple. Just shoot the rockets into the tornado dude, and with him being blown away, we named the dog Indiana. And at least completed all story missions. Hurrah! I already want this to be over. Now, onto the most grindy part of the game. Step 2. Which we need to 100% each hub world, collecting all characters and vehicles, collecting all red, green, and blue bricks, and completing all story, treasure, and bonus levels with True Adventurer, which is just collecting a certain amount of studs during these missions, which with the red bricks was easy. Like, look at that multiplier. You do have to do some races and challenges, but those time with collecting all vehicles and characters. Now, these treasure levels are pretty much the story missions, but with a different objective. And the bonus levels are just shonky made levels that someone decided would be a good thing to add to the game. After completing the treasure levels in my first hub world, Raiders of the Lost Ark, I earned I Don't Believe in Hocus Pocus. Now, the last bonus level of each hub world puts you into a quiet little village where you have to go around and collect 1 million studs, which is nothing. I have the multiplier on. Well, you can't use the multiplier in these. They get turned off automatically and you can't turn them back on. How stupid. So after finishing this mission, you earn, he was good. He was very good. Now, I'm not going to bore you with going through every single hub world, mainly just going to show you that each trophy as I earned them. Now each hub world 100% took me anywhere between 2.5 to 3.5 hours, especially if I struggled. But halfway through the next hub world I earned, I'd cover my ears if I was you, for shooting a bazooka 100 times, and earn, I'm a concealed ape and you dare not do that, for 100%ing the Temple of Doom hub world. And then yeah, this happened. No. While going for the next hub world, unlocking all characters, we earn a long time to wait for unlocking the Grail Knight. We then clean up all treasure levels in the Crusade hub and earn I can almost reach it, and then all bonus levels earning our situation has not improved. I sort of got overdoing all of the 100% hub worlds, so I decided to start step 3 early, the creator section, which is an old LEGO game staple where you can pretty much build whatever you want. But to have trophies tied to it is fucking stupid. We start by doing the 4 tutorial levels and earn ourselves I Taught You Self-Reliance. Then decided to customize a character earning What Are You Looking At, Daddy-O, which is also in every LEGO game. Complete a build your own adventure where you can pick some characters, a level and an objective and complete it, earning What a Vivid Imagination. We then create a validated level, which is so much easier than it seems. Just go into a blank level, place something down, then leave, and ta-da, trophy, earning and even I like the color. We then earn the last trophy we can for now by editing a bonus level. Same as before, placing something down in a level and leave, and the trophy is yours, earning Wiped Clean by the Wrath of God. Moving on to the last 3 hub sections, I'm just going to show you the trophies popping because at this point I was so done with this platinum. And we're not even at the worst part in this game. We earn I Meant Drop Dead Comrade for all treasure levels in Skull 1, then What Are You Like 80 for all bonus levels. Onto Skull 2, we earn We're Not Grave Robbers for all treasure levels, then You're One Crazy Old Man for all bonus levels. Now this last 100% hub world, Skull 3, is where we start popping some trophies. We start by finishing all of the races earning You Know How to Fly, don't you? Then unlock this funny little character earning, what are they, spacemen?
Oh, would you look at this? Another one. Oh my god! Wow!
Then collect the last vehicles earning Get On Green. Now you're getting nasty for unlocking all enemies in the game and obtainer of rare antiquities for collecting all artifacts. Before we get the last 3 trophies of the 100%, we clean up the last of the creator section by unlocking all of the items in each movie that you can place. We finally head back into Skull 3 to finish off the 100%, finish the last treasure level earning They Are Archaeologists, and the bonus levels earning Into the Space in Between Spaces. And finally, the 100% trophy, No Defiant Last Words, Dr. Jones. Now, with the game 100%ed, all levels completed, the creator 100%, we enter step 4 of 5. and do some trophy cleanup. We go back to the first mission and kill Indiana as that side character. His name is actually Mac, earning "So what are you, a triple agent?" We head back into a level and repeat it using the Scholar ability, earning "You're a teacher" part-time. We completed Hangar 51 in under 5 minutes, which was actually surprisingly difficult. I just used a lady character and jumped through the mission, and at the end earned not as easy as it used to be. Now this last cleanup trophy I went in to do, but fully forgot to press record and press it too late. But believe me, it did pop. And that was 2's Dr. Jones for destroying Indiana as Spalko. Now onto the last step of our platinum journey, and the worst trophy in the game by far. You would think that getting the 100% would be, but no, it's this stupid trophy. Complete every story mission in free play. Free play changes nothing other than the fact you can pick 2 different characters to start with. So after another 3 hours, we finally got the trophy. You chose the wrong friend. Now, you may be wondering, the trophy count is still missing 2 trophies. Well, so did I. I thought those story levels were going to be the last trophy before the platinum. But I was sorely wrong. The actual last trophy was seeing communists in our soup for defeating 50 Russians as Muck, one of the side characters. I thought this was going to take ages, but the first mission I loaded up and killed a few enemies and the trophy popped, and along with that was the Holy Grail Dr. Jones. Honestly, I am so done with this game. Thank fuck I'm finished. I enjoyed going back through and reliving all of the old Indiana Jones movies, as I hadn't seen them in years. Playing this actually made me go back and rewatch them all, just as a bit of nostalgia. But other than that, I didn't really enjoy this LEGO entry at all. Maybe it's because it's a different formula from the other LEGO titles I have played, but I have friends who have played it and thought it was a great game. Maybe it's because of the crashes. Oh, and there was a total of 5 crashes throughout my 20 hours with this game. The game took me 20 hours to complete. The longest part was the 100% or the free mode playthrough. I don't think there was anything really much quicker I could do. Maybe know where everything for the 100% was before going in and just looking around. Difficulty, I'd say a 3 out of 10. Nothing is particularly hard. Maybe the car sections, but they were more annoying than they were hard. But in my opinion, getting through the game was probably the hardest part. Enjoyment is a hard 3 out of 10. The only real enjoyment I got from it was the movie nostalgia, but not much else. Thank you so much for joining me on this buggy ass mess. The next game in the LEGO series is Harry Potter's Years 1 to 4. But until that video, why don't you check out my top 5 hardest platinum trophies.